Hey, Dave, how's it going, buddy?
Hi, Jim, and everyone out there in YouTube land. It's the Jimm
And Dave's
Beer Review.
Beer Review.
Right.
Davey, please tell us, what are we reviewing tonight?
My new go-to beer now.
Why is it your go-to beer, Dave?
It's a pretty reasonable cost for a case of beer. Plus, it's got a 7.3 ABV.
That's respectable.
Brand, it's Molson's XXX Super Premium Beer, 7.3 ABV.
Wow.
Ah,
So is this a lager?
It's, I think it's a lager.
Wow, a 7.3% ABV lager. That's pretty good. Usually, most lagers are under 5%, under 4%, really. And so to have one at 7.3, that's pretty darn impressive.
Under 4?
Yeah, something like that. They're generally drinking beers. Well, in America, we generally think of lagers as being like Budweiser, Coors, Miller, all these macro beers that were very popular, for many, many years in America, from, easily the 1800s up to the 90s when the craft beer revolution was just starting to get steam. And I wish I could think of the joke about it, but I used to say that American beer is like making love in a canoe.
It's not easy to do.
No, it's what was the punchline? I hate telling a joke and forgetting the punchline. There's something like it's basically doing something that's all water. I'll look it up later. Sorry. If you know the punchline to that joke, please comment below.
Yes, comment below.
I just popped it open. So Molson XXX, 7.3% ABV. That's pretty good, and it's got a. Oh, you already poured it. Okay, cool. All right, I'm just drinking out of a smaller glass today.
Really?
Because I wasn't thinking, quite frankly. I'll get it for the next review. Well, that is very crisp and clean looking, my friend.
Yes.
Look at that. Decent carbonation going up there. A little darker than usual. I mean, it's pale, but it's not as pale as some pale lagers could be.
It's more golden harvest yellow or something.
Well, I gotta admit, I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, it's kind of yellowy, almost leaning towards.
It's my new go-to.
Leaning towards amber. This would be a good. Hopefully, this is a good one. Let's find out. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Oh, we forgot to smell. Smells like a lager. Wow. That's actually nice. I like that. That's really, if this isn't a lager category, wow, this might be a 10 in the lager category. But for my personal tastes, as longtime viewers of our series here will know, I'm not necessarily the biggest lager fan in the world, but this is really good. It's clean, it's crisp. The ABV, while being significantly higher than most, is manageable. So delicious. I think this, like I said, the lager. This is probably one of the best lagers out there.
Yeah.
Although maybe if I said it was a 10, I may have been impressed initially, but
it's a good old 6.5.
I know the Schmidt's recipe. That's now the Philly Original Gangster Pilsner from Von C is a really good lager, and that's because it's very fresh. We literally live not too far away from it. This is really, really good. I love the fact that 7.3% ABV, smells good, tastes good, goes down easy. It's probably a perfect lager, and I can definitely see why this would be your go-to beer because it's got all the check marks.
Yeah.
Good price. And price is important. I mean, yeah, we do like to pay for like stuff that we think is amazing. So my personal taste for this, I'm just really impressed with the ABV and how good it tastes as a lager. I'm going to give this 7 out of 10 for my personal taste, but it's like a 9 or a 10 for the lager scale. Really good.
I would agree with that. But I give it a 6.5. I don't know, maybe I'm getting used to it now, and I just like it. Most of the stuff I give, if you check my chart with the last time I looked at my chart, it usually gives everything around about 6.5.
Yeah. Well, we mention this every once in a while during our reviews. Our scale isn't like 0 is undrinkable and 10 is the best of the world. We actually have room on our scale for different degrees of badness. So generally for us, things are really from 5 to 10. And if we really don't like it, like I think we gave Budweiser once a 0. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4s. And 5 is pretty much unlimited. 5 is like, we'll probably finish drinking it, but we probably won't go out and want to buy it again.
Depends if I'm thirsty or not, too. So
Yeah, and that helps. If it's the first beer of the night, that usually gives it a little extra boost of credit, too. So we, if you look at our little graph, if you will, on Untappd, it sort of slowly goes up from 1 to 5, but then there's a big parabola from 5 to 10 where, it kind of peaks out around 7. So 7 is really average for us. So, but for a lager, I would love to be able to see what our graph is for that. But for us, giving a 7 to a lager, even a 7.3% one, I think is really, really good. It's a really good beer. But I know a lot of breweries don't like people using it for the personal thing. That's like, well, not everybody can be a beer judge and know how to do that correctly. So judging it just on the style, I don't use Untappd to judge on the style. I use Untappd for my personal preferences. And if they don't like it, well, sorry, that's their problem. But Molson Coors, well done. Dave, you agreed with me. Do you have anything you want to add?
I just, when I was going to the store to start to pick out something different because I wanted to start saving a little bit more money, so not buying the high-end beers as my drinking beers, I decided to look for something, and I said, ooh, Molson's a good brand.
Yeah, it's got good memories.
And I saw 7.3, and I said, how much is this? They said $28 a case, and I said, sold. So, and I tried it, and I liked it, and I'm like, well, it's now my drinking beer along with another one, but save me money. It's a good beer. 7.3, can't beat it, man.
Well, I like the fact you went shopping and looking for this. I think this. I don't know when they first started making this, but I think they definitely tapped into a market there because I'm sure a lot of people are in the same boat that you are. They want to, pinch a few pennies. But they still want a really good drinking beer. Yeah. And, not everything has to be an imperial stout with, vanilla and cinnamon in it. So yeah, really, really nice beer. I'm tempted to actually buy some of this myself and have it on hand for when people come over who are lager people. So yeah, well, thank you very much for shopping this out, Dave. I did this because I was just like, well, it's a lager, but this is almost worthy of being the last beer of our reviews for the day. So good job.
Whatever we have, yeah, you're probably right. It probably would have been the best one to have last, if not all of them, because we have an Evil Genius, which we're not really. It's a mango too, so.
Yeah, Evil Genius. I can't say I've ever liked any of their beers, which is disappointing because one time we showed. Well, we'll save it for when we review that.
There you go.
Stay tuned.
Sorry.
All right, everybody. 7 out of 10 from Jimm. 6.5 out of 10 from Dave. Really nice, relatively high ABV lager. A very nice surprise, and I would love to hear what you think about it. So please comment below. But before we get into all that other ending stuff, we'd like to say that women who are pregnant, this is the Surgeon General's warning.
Right.
Women who are pregnant should not drink alcoholic beverages due to the risk of birth defects. You should not operate heavy machinery or drive a vehicle if you're under the influence of alcohol. And of course, excessive drinking can cause health problems.
Good.
And the reason we try all these different beers is we believe that you, our viewers, should drink great beer.
Have a good laugh or two with your friends. Be our friends. We love you.
As I said before, subscribe to our channel. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment below. And we'll see you next time on the Jimm and Dave Beer Review.
I love you guys.
Bye-bye.